Ooh, there's a whole bunch of little perch down there. Oh, there we go. There's a nice perch. People love these. They're great to eat. I like them for, they're great table fare. I went to a spoon, but you notice I like the glow shot spoons, but I like some of them old rattle spoons. See the rattle chamber? But big perch love spoons. And I'm gonna let this one go because they get even bigger than that. Jumbo perch. There you go, guy. Send some bigger ones. I know there's gonna be some fish here because I see a lot of them on the screen and they're coming and going. There's a lot of bait fish. So I'll probably set up a house right here and it'll be fun. You know, now that I've found the spot, time for comfort. All right, I love it. Found some jumbo perch. Had to look around a little bit. We got a cold front happening right now, and but you can definitely still catch perch no matter the weather. There we go. Now that we found the fish, I'm gonna fishing comfort. I actually set up a Frable predator house here, and cold front came through, and so the fish are moving, and I found them in the basin. There was a few up shallow, but the best bet was to come to the basin and jig them up. And I like to use my AquaView hanging from the ceiling like this so I could set the hook when I see them bite. All right, that's awesome. And then I do a double peanut hole, as you can see here. So I got my AquaView and my Helix G2 out down the other hole. And this is what we're after, perch. We like jumbo perch, eater-sized perch, because Heather's gonna make some perch chowder. And so we're gonna make some perch chowder. Heather's gonna make some perch chowder, so I need to get some perch. And don't need very many, you need maybe 8 or 10 of them. And we'll show you the recipe to that, but we like it, something with a little kick to it. Something a little southern style, and perch chowder that's really good and it's mean. And there's nothing better than perch chowder after a day of fishing perch. Well, the best thing is right now, you know, I've got the camera here and I could see when fish come through, and now the bottom's black, so you're not going to see anything in the bottom. So any fish that comes through or your lure is going to show up really nicely. But I've got my Humminbird G2 Helix and my AquaView, and so I've got everything working in concert, and just the comfort of having it right in front and being able to see it. Comfortable seat, but we did the work. I drilled holes and I scoured the basin. I started in the weeds. You always start in the weeds and then work your way out the weed lines. And midwinter, basin, foraging for insect life, and even sometimes crayfish will be out there. Crayfish don't just stay on the shore. They'll dump out. I've pulled crayfish out off the bottom on minnow heads, jigging for perch in 45 feet of water. So how deep do crayfish go? I'm sure they go pretty deep, depending on water clarity. But the perch will follow their food. And if there's insects, minnows, and crayfish, or freshwater shrimp, all in a combination, you're gonna have jumbo perch. And I'm gonna have some chowder, perch chowder. Oh, there's perch. All right, well, you got to see it, how they just come in. I started jigging aggressive with a buckshot flutter spoon, and so instead of having the passive perch, I started getting these super aggressive ones, and they're coming in like a pike. Boy, a big muscle-bound perch is hard to hang on to. All right, now we're on our way to some of Heather's perch chowder. That's gonna be really good. These fish are so firm. They just are awesome. All right, we're gonna keep that one. You can see that this perch is really healthy. It's really filled out, and in some areas there's actually meat in the belly. In some lakes they don't. It all depends on their forage. And this one's had lots of shiners and lots of insect life, from mayfly larvae to, there is freshwater shrimp in this lake, but then things like even in the summertime, backstroke beetles, all kinds of different insects, dragonfly midges, perch love those. So, or dragonfly larvae, perch love those. They're big larvae and they fill them up, but you can see this one's ate a lot. In some lakes, they got that belly meat, which is the best. That's going to make great chowder. Here he comes. Got him. I could see him come in. There goes my minnow head, and he grabbed it. Oh, beautiful. Love that. That's a nice perch right there. Gorgeous fish. Beautiful. Now I don't need that many. I only need about 6 to make good perch chowder, so we're gonna throw him over here. And don't need a limit or anything, just need about 6. No more than 8. You can only put, it's perch chowder, it's not just perch in water. You gotta have other stuff in there to really give it some zip, some snap. Potatoes and...
How did the perch chowder recipe originate? Is it on a certain lake?
The perch chowder, Heather's perch chowder originated as a chowder. The perch chowder that Heather has originated from kind of a stone soup, so to speak, if we use that. Just trying stuff. Started out with a basic tomato base and then adding a few ingredients to spice it up and some perch. Add the perch late. We learned the hard way adding perch early. You just get pulverized food. But so, and then the more you add, it just becomes this wonderful thing. And the most important part is add the perch last. You want that to be the last thing you put in there, and just let it simmer for about a half hour, on low flame. It's hot, so the perch stays firm. And can't wait to have some. Well, that was an awesome day of fishing for perch. Speaking of jumbo perch, I got some perch chowder.
Bro, I've been really meaning to try your perch chowder.
Yeah, we got some right here. Man, this is going to be great. Nothing like hot perch chowder on the ice.
In your Yeti cooler?
Yeah, I use a little Yeti thermos for it. Here, you're going to love it. It's kind of like a southern jambalaya kind of thing. And there we go.
You got silverware and everything?
Yeah. Oh, it's hot.
Look at that.
You know, these new thermoses are. I'll do this so it doesn't. All right. Got a little bit of everything in there.
Broski. Look at that bowl. Oh, holy.
There you go.
That looks great.
Little perch chowder, and then on the side, you know, there's a lot of ways you could have crackers or whatever. How about some sun chips?
Oh, wow.
There we go. A little bit of sun chips so you can dip it.
I don't know about my new teeth on these. We'll see.
All right.
New teeth?
Perch chowder with a little bit of sun chips. Now we're talking. That is piping hot.
It really smells good.
It might be kind of warm.
Can't burn my new teeth.
What do you think? Now,
Really good.
that's the best thing, is to have a little perch chowder after catching perch, or during. You know, nothing warms you up like chowder or soup or something warm or something hot when you're out on the ice fishing. And we might as well eat what we've been targeting.
It makes the day less brutal.
Yeah. Takes the bite out of it.
It sure does.
Is it hot enough for you? If you dropped it, it would melt through the ice.
Right to the water?
Yeah. What we do, Heather and I decided to make some different chowders and chilies when I'm out guiding or if I'm out fishing. And it's nice to have a hot meal. So we found a real good thermos. And this is a big one. This is bigger than your average coffee thermos. And we put the chowder in that and bring some bowls along, and it's really awesome. Simple. Don't bring too many things, or you could even put brats in there. But this is a chowder that we put together. A little bit of a bite to it. There's a little bit of hot sauce in there. There's a little bit of everything. It's kind of like a southern jambalaya red sauce perch chowder. And, you know, there's creamy chowder. This is one of my favorites because I like something that has some snap to it. The most important thing is adding the perch as the last feature because you want the perch to stay firm and delicious. But everything from sweet potatoes to regular red potatoes, carrots, green beans, black beans, kidney beans, and then some secret ingredients make it kick. And when you're out fishing, how can you beat that?
Boy,
It's
Kevin
awesome.
must have a green thumb in the garden.
Oh yeah.
You want a bite?